That's it. The power's almost gone. Our time here is up. Let's just leave and head back to Sheridan, okay? What was that? Someone is knocking? There isn't any door here. Hello? Is anyone there? Surprise! Yeah, let go of me, creep! Smack. Marduk, we're leaving now! I'm out of here. Oh, no music? Oh, there's music. This way, hurry! Wow, they look different! Oh, dang! They make it look more crazy. Ugh. Marduk, the water! I mean, they can still see our shadows. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! There are so many of them. Too many, in fact. We can't give up. We defeated them many times before. Let's go! Hey, Marduk. How are you holding up? Not so good, huh? Yeah, I'm not doing so well either. We defeated at least 5, but they just keep coming. No, that's it. We can't defeat all of them. This is it. This is the end of it. We lost. Yes. Oh, I remember. The whole town was abducted by winged demons. My family's probably dead. Now, where do those two go? I bet they got bored and went to a romantic picnic somewhere. I mean, there's no ships in this game right now. Well, good for them. Stupid. Okay. Welcome to jail. Welcome to Black Steeple Castle. As of today, you'll be taken under the ownership of the warden, Neved. You will do whatever he wishes. These include fixing up the castle and making it look presentable. What the hell's going on here? You can't just abduct people. I don't understand. Why are you doing this? That info is unknown to me as of the moment, but I'm sure they'll become apparent sooner or later. So that's it then? You don't even know? You guys are idiots! Take them to their cells. I've had enough of their screaming. I'm quiet! Someone needs to explain what's going on here and fast! You can't keep us here. We've done nothing wrong. To even take away our Pokemon. Are you guys really that brain dead? They aren't even listening to me. They want to listen to a baby scream out their problems. Do you want to repeat that? I'm sure I'll get it the second time. You heard me loud and clear. They won't listen to a baby scream out nothing. You probably came in here doing the same thing, right? Kicking and screaming. If you hadn't, maybe they would have told you why they didn't take away our Pokemon. Okay then, why didn't they? Because they render our Pokeballs useless. Can't use them. We can't use them while we're on the island. You can try to activate the Pokeballs, but you'll find out that they won't respond. So, why don't you actually stop whining and acting entitled, okay? You talk really big for someone who's stuck behind bars. Ah, well, you gotta talk to a baby in a special way, otherwise they won't understand you. You want to talk like that? You better talk to my face. What's your name? My name? Well, I'm flattered. My name is Saki. Saki Blakery. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, Wait, did you say your name was Saki? We've been looking everywhere for you. Hey, you found me. Do you want a prize? Where's Waldo? Saki's still amazing as usual. Enough with the smart-ass comments, okay? This is important. Oh, important? Now you've piqued my interest. You there, girl! Your name is Aelita, correct? Yes, that's my name. Where did you reside before Black Steeple Castle? How about you open the cell and ask me to my face? Maybe you'll get an answer. Aelita, you don't want to get shocked or anything, right? This isn't... It's not Lieutenant... It's not Connell, but... You're gonna be in trouble. You're doing it again. Stop being an idiot and answer the question. I didn't ask for your input, Miss Blakery. Whatever, yo. I was just looking out for a squad, yeah? I lived in Sheridan Village. I lived there my entire life. Sheridan Village? Ma'am, we're going to need you to come with me. Where would I be going exactly? We're taking to the warden. He wants to ask you a few questions. Open cell number 1. Goodbye, Marduk. That's really odd. The warden doesn't usually ask prisoners questions out of the blue like that. He usually just leaves us to our own devices all the way down here. I'm sure she'll be fine, though, despite everything. They aren't really barbaric. In fact, they treat us all pretty well. That is, if you cooperate with them. Break time over! Resume scheduled job! Looks like my time of doing nothing has ended. Oh wait, no it hasn't. Huh? You're saying that we've met before? Yeah, I met you in the hotel! That new cameo. That was awesome, though. I like the cameo. Oh yeah, I ran you over with that trolley at the Crisolio Hotel. Good times. Which was the end of my first upload of this series, actually. Well, since we've already met before, that means that we're already friends. Newcomers don't get assigned jobs until the following day, so we should totes hang out and be like best friends or something. Yeah, this idea pleases me greatly. You should come meet me by the quarry. It isn't that hard to find. Just go outside and take the eastern exit. And the prison still looks the same. Let's see. Ouch. So with this, you can't use Pokeballs, you can't send out your Pokemon, nothing. And, okay. They'll kill us, what do you think? I'm so tired of being trapped in this hellhole of a prison! Maybe if I go to the Black Stable Fields, I can find a way to escape. Number 342D. You are not authorized to access Black Stable Fields at this time. Please step back or you will be punished. I'll do whatever the hell I want! You all can't stop me! Initializing electrical punishment. Clear! Ah! So yeah, if you go the wrong way, you'll get shocked, and apparently you lose an item from what I heard. It's crazy. Alright, if I remember, the gang should be to the right. Yep, there they are. And thus, a lonely Adam waits for his beautiful friend Valerie to come back from war. She really shouldn't be swimming in that water. It's below freezing here. That's not really going to stop Val from swimming. Remember that time Valerie swam in ice water because she was feeling anxious? Yes, and frankly, I'd like to forget. Oh hey look! My friend Marduk is finally here. Marduk, this is my friend Adam. He's a grumpy fellow, but I guess he's not too terrible. I'm only grumpy because people like Valerie like to do unreasonable things. Speaking of Valerie, we're waiting for her right now. She decided to go for a swim in freezing water, but we don't talk about her life decisions. There are any turns around the water because no one really expects to swim away from this place. Maybe the status of being a gym leader is getting to her head. I could say the same to you too, Saki. Yeah, well, you're a gym leader too, Adam. Maybe you got a big head too. So you're just going to paint me as the crazy lady who swims in freezing waters? I guess that's sort of nonsensical, but dear God, I need some way to ease my anxiety. The cold air also helps open up the mind, don't you agree? You won't be thinking all that because you'll get hypothermia and die. Details, details. Anyway, you're Marduk, right? My name is Valerie, as you know. I haven't seen you around here before, so I guess you've only just got here. Yep. They just came here with their friend Aelita. She's a little bit of a Whitney whiner. But what can you do? Whitney whiner, that's new! Oh, where is she then? Oh, about that. Well, the warden wanted to ask her a few questions. The warden brought a newcomer to his office? That never happens! What could he possibly want with Aelita? Obviously, it can't be good. If something bad happens, we can't wreck the place and look for her. That's right, that functionality for Pokeballs is pretty much non-existent. If one were to, know why that is, one would come to the conclusion that the antennas around the castle are to blame. Your suddenness needs a lot of work, Saki. Why are you telling us this? Adam, just go with it. Fine. Why do you think the antennas are causing our Pokeballs to not work properly? Because I've worked and created Pokeballs in my spare time. Pokeballs work by signals. If you press the button in the circle, the Pokeball will expand. From that point on, you can call it the Pokemon inside the Pokeball. But what were to happen if that signal were to be interrupted by an outside source? The Pokeball wouldn't expand, meaning we couldn't call our Pokemon? Yep, Burino, Bambino, that's correct. Did you get that, Marduk? Nudge, nudge. So what you're saying is, if we got rid of the antennas, our Pokeballs will begin to function again? So let's look around and find something important. Ah, look at Adam using his big boy brain. Who's a good boy? And this is why I prefer to stay mute. If you two are going to bicker all day, I think I'd like it better if you all stayed here. If you stayed here. No, no, no. I want to go too, Val. Then behave yourself. Let's go. Just look around. I'm tired of being here. I just want to go home. Huh. They changed the place a little bit from what I remember. Just a little bit. Saki ran a bit north of here. She looked quite excited about something. Maybe we should go speak with her. Which is... Whoa! Actually, the place did change a bit. Yeah, it did change. Wow. But it still looks similar. So, you wanted to fight Valerie, and you got locked up. That's crazy. Oh yeah, the place changed a bit. The layout did change a bit. Oh, snap! Would you look at that? I found a sneaky little antenna back here. This thing thought it could hide from me, but I could smell it from a mile away. Sucky, that's just mildly creepy. I sure did. This one is really small, though. If anything, it's using a repeat signal. What should we do with it? I say we pull this sucker out of the ground and send Poseidon a little gift. Let's see what I can do here. On second thought, maybe we shouldn't mess with this. I agree with you, Adam. There's no telling what will happen once you... More power! Oh, damn. See, nothing happened. Ah, shit! Pokeball nullification antenna has been dispatched. Security and repair should report to the site immediately. Nah! I ain't going back to jail! Scatter! Wait! Wait, hiding behind a rock? That's crazy. Halt! Tisk, tisk, tisk. First day of Black Steel and you're already causing trouble. Think it's time to take you to the warden. Maybe then you'll take this seriously. No, I don't want to see the warden. He's ugly. Oh no, his sprite changed, I remember. Yes, yes, have a seat. I've been waiting for you. Yep, new sprite still. So, it's been quite some time since we last seen each other, Oh, excuse me. How could I be so silly? You probably don't even remember. I was on the SS Oceania when it was capsizing. The name I go by around here is Nepid. Be sure to remember that. Not even a day in, and you're already causing trouble. Dang, you look so different. I'm not surprised, frankly, but I'd appreciate it just a little more if you were slightly more compliant. You were abducted by the Deathwings, weren't you? The Deathwings are extremely high-ranking grunts in Team Zen. You ordered them to kidnap you at a later date, but you happened to walk into Akawa Town at the wrong time. You know what you're up against, then, right? Don't worry, we won't do anything rash, as long as you don't in return. I'm sure you're wondering why we're suddenly abducting people left and right. Because of you, Madam X has been extremely on edge. There was just too much interference with our plans. Her first thought was to hunt you down personally, but she decided against it. Make sure to keep pests locked up. Make sure powerful traders are contained. If it were up to me, I'd get rid of you right now. If you weren't such an annoyance, all of our plans probably would have been completed as of now. But you know that whole Malia thing. You have no idea what happened at HQ when Madam X found out Malia had died. I've never been the one to feel fear. Before that day, we lost a lot of good men. So she just murdered all these grunts. Yikes. Is that all you can do, Marduk? Listen, can't you talk? I mean, I'm a sub protagonist. What can I do? If only your friend Aelita could be as quiet as you are right now. Maybe she would be in a better spot if she had just behaved herself. I wonder if you'd be able to stay awake longer than her after being blasted with electricity. Oh, so it is like Connell. Oh, finally. Is that what it took to get an inch of emotion out of you? That's right. We gave her a little bit of shock therapy. Nothing too major. You should leave now, Marduk. If you're brought back here by guards, it won't be pretty. And now to meet with the gang again. Jeez, the layout of this area is so different. I'm gonna get lost here really easily. Okay, good. Is the gang here? I honestly forgot where they are. Alright, should speed things up again. No. Oh, no. I think they're still inside, if I remember. They're in a different section of the castle. Forgot where, though. Oh, they're... What the heck? I actually like this. Saki's just doodling, Adam is sleeping, and then Valerie's on a chair like Madalus. I like this detail. It's good touches. Yikes, Marduk. You don't look so good. Was the warden rough on you? Heh. Marduk, you know, when I say scatter, that means scatter. You can't just sit around waiting to get caught. That's how people go to jail, yo. This wouldn't have happened if you didn't pull out the antenna in the first place. Yeah. Well, it's been replaced by now, so that's that. The least you could do is apologize to Marduk. Maybe later. I'm working on something right now. Just some doodles. Yeah? What have you been messing around with for the past hour? There are details for my next invention. Not sure the name, but I want Rose to be in the name. Maybe I could build this thing to get us out of here. It's probably not a possibility. Anyway, I'm curious. What did the warden tell you? Well, Aelita's been tortured by Nevid? I like how my story just woke up at him. Val, I don't feel so good all of a sudden. Yeah, me too, honestly. Waiting for an opportunity to strike just isn't in the cards anymore. I think we should actively start trying to find a way out of here. I've been trying to say this for days, but you two were so set on waiting around. Told you all that this place gave me a bad feeling, and now someone's suffering. What would Aelita do to herself? What would Aelita do to get herself in this much trouble? I told her to behave. As if you're to tell anyone not to act stupid. You act stupid all the time, but you don't hear me complaining. That's enough. Have to find Aelita's whereabouts quickly. Well, we've been all around the castle. We haven't seen her anywhere. Perhaps some of the people around the castle may know something. Maybe we should talk to some of the people in the quarry. Sounds like a good idea to me. We should be careful, though. We're gym leaders, and after that antenna stunt, we're probably on the watch list. Let's try to do this in a way where we all won't be sent into torturing as well. Fine. Yes, ma'am! There we go. That doesn't make any sense. I forgot my mic was off. Anyway, Aelita has to be in some secret area, somewhere in the castle. That being the case, there's not much we can do for her. We'll definitely rescue her when the time comes, don't you worry. We should group back up with the others. The day's about to be over. Yeah. But Val, I don't want to go to bed yet. Adam really is the quiet one. Saki, we're not going to stay up longer than we have to. But Val, I don't want to go to bed yet. There's so much to do. I mean, sleeping is for people who don't know what to do with themselves. You won't be saying that when you'll need your strength to fight back. You're being far too reasonable right now, Val. It's making me sick. Can't we just have a snowball fight or something? I really don't want to go. Saki, why can't you just... Oh. Oh, she has a... She actually has a walking animation with her arms this time. That's something. Someone, please. I need warmth. Yeah, her sprite changed too! Sending guard to this location at the moment. What are you doing here? What's your name? Please, I can't. I just need help right now. Alright. I'll take you to the ward and have him interrogate you. Yeah, her sprite changed. What's up with that? No idea. The officers told me that you were on a ship that crashed on its way to Neverwinter City? That's correct. And you said you've been swimming for an hour's worth? Yes. You expect me to believe that you've been swimming in frigid waters for an hour's worth? I didn't do it alone. My Pokemon helped me to where I am right now. But even my Pokemon could not handle the frigid waters for a long period of time. I see. Well, anyway, doesn't matter much anyway. Fortunately, you've seen far too much. I can't just let you go. Guards, lock her up with the rest. Wait! Before you decide to lock me up, please consider this offer. I would like to help you with whatever it is you're doing here. What? Why would I even consider such a ludicrous idea? I've heard one of the guards say that this place was becoming more difficult to handle with each new resident. Yes, what of it? Don't deny it. I have the guards to tend to rowdy prisoners. Why would I need a girl like you? I can assure you that I am far stronger than any lowly guard you've hired here. Are you now? Can you handle the cruel nature this place has? I couldn't care less about whatever it is that's going on here. This whole prison scene you have. Who cares about it? Not me. I'll have you know that I was only headed to Neverwinter because I needed work. Provide me with food and a warm bed, and I'll be your personal assistant. Suppose you don't even really have anything to do with this. Fine, have it your way. But know this, you're not better than anyone imprisoned here. You simply have a small advantage over the rest. One misstep and I'll have you locked up like the rest. Understood. Your kindness is appreciated. So here's your first assignment. Don't think that day 2 was like that. Oh, that sound effect's different. You there. Watch. Come, puppet. Okay, that's the same. Woo! Shows her hair down. Master Nevin has asked me to bring this girl to you as a reminder. After her thorough rehabilitation, she has learned to speak only when spoken to. Or perhaps she's lost the will to speak at all. Nevertheless, this is the punishment given to those who refuse to adhere to Nevin's commands. Say hello to your old Poppet. Fortunately for her and for us, she still needs a little bit of work. We'll break through her pretty quickly, I presume. Anyway, I was also here to give you your first order of business. You are on floor duty in the west wing of Black Steeple Field. From this moment on, passing through the right checkpoint will either result in warning or corporal punishment. Please be intelligent about your choices, That's all for now, Poppet. Let us return. As for you, Miss Blakery, you'll be in charge of looking after Marduk. After the recent incident with the antenna, Nevin has to be very cautious with them. You understand? Sure. Open the cells! Oh gosh! This is super batastic! You saw her, right? We have to free her ASAP! Marduk, you should visit the library on the 2nd floor. In one of the bookshelves, there's a book with a purple cover. Read it, that's all I'm going to say. After that, come to Black Steeple Fields. You won't find me out in the open, but you have a brain, right? You aren't like Adam. You can figure this out. Okay, purple book, that's new. Let's see. 2nd floor, right? I did what you asked me to. Well, of course you did. So her. Why is that girl so special? What exactly do you mean? Aelita, what's the point in torturing her? Oh, that. Her father was a traitor. She deserves it. Are you that cold-hearted? I am when I have to be. I don't enjoy torturing people. Teenagers, for that matter. Do you think I enjoy her pain? It sure seems like it. Well, I don't. Torturing what isn't me, but what Nastasia says goes. Why torture her, not her father? Her father has been dead for ages. Is that so? How would you feel if I tortured your daughter if someone told me to? I don't hate her, but whatever my boss says goes. Oh, wrong voice. Oh, no, that was her. Watch it, girl. I enjoy your presence, but don't speak out of line. My apologies. I just meant... I know what you meant. To answer your question, I'd kill you slow. So, if you understand the love a father has for his daughter, why? The whole reason I'm here is because I love my daughter. I joined this team because of her. I'm confused. Why would you? Now that I'm thinking about it, what if Madam X really is Nevin's daughter or something? Because, Madam X is mysterious and her origins are not revealed yet. Just some theorizing. My answer stopped there. Fair enough. One last thing, though. Why are you just disabling the signal on their Pokeballs? Wouldn't it make more sense to confiscate them? Curious little lassie. They still have their Pokemon because Madam X wants it that way. Technology can fail, you know. The moment that signal goes out, it's over for this place. You're correct, but it doesn't matter if this place ends in a riot or not. Don't get me wrong, we're trying to prevent that at all costs. However, if it comes to it, we'll let it end and fight back. We'll let it happen and fight back. What kind of place are you running here? I've never heard of a riot at prison being okay. There are some things you simply just don't understand. And those things you aren't meant to understand. But fine, I'll humor you. What happens when a riot breaks out? People get hurt. Yes, people indeed become injured. It goes far beyond that, though. So you want your prisoners to die? Whether or not they do or don't is irrelevant. I don't understand. Like I said, you aren't meant to understand. Anyways, you've done well, girl. I don't need you for a while. You're free to do whatever you please until further notice. You're too kind, sir. I shall be in the West Wing, then. Get to it. They say there is one thing you must do when the being of disaster and misfortune arrives. You must walk past and hide yourself beneath the bridge of fortune. Only then you will shroud yourself from the eyes of the shadows. Oh, it's just a hint of the hidden thing. Okay, cool. Wow, they changed the hiding place a little bit. Oh my god, finally! I'm impressed you were able to solve that little riddle I came up with in 5 minutes. Sorry, I didn't rush talking about this place out in the open. This place is completely secret. Not even the warden knows about this hidden grove. We're also in a blind spot from all points of the castle, so you can do whatever you want. And as you can plainly see, there are no antennas back in this corner. You'll be able to safely use any of your Pokemon while back here. You can grind here. Gosh, why are you looking at me like that, Marduk? So menacing. It's because we acted all coy about not being able to use our Pokeballs properly. Alright, fine, you got me. We actually knew all that beforehand. But we didn't want to just hand you all that information right off the bat. You could have been a creepy spy stalker or something. That would have happened. What would have happened if we told you all of our secrets? Bad things would happen, that's what. So you better forgive us. Anyway, Valerie and Adam both have mining duty at the quarry, so it's just us. There's someone I want to introduce you to. I'm sure you'll love them. Oh. Oh. La la la. Well, that's who I wanted to meet, but looks like we spooked them. Well. That was so embarrassing, Saki. I didn't need anyone else to see me like that. Sorry, but we were sort of in a rush. Don't lie to me, Saki. I saw you staying outside for a long time. I just didn't expect that someone other than you and the others to show up when they did. You just relax a little. You just relax a little. Geez, you're a Pokemon. It's cute. Anyway, I wanted to introduce you to my friend Marduk. They're a part of our group now. Marduk, this is Breakson. Breakson, this is Marduk. Did you get permission from the others to do this? I know it's not easy to find this place, but a little courtesy would do you wonders, girl. Yeah, I asked Valerie and Adam already. Would you stop worrying? And why is Marduk staring at me like that? Is there something in my face? I mean, you're talking Pokemon! Nah, I don't think they're used to seeing Pokemon talk is all. Are you impressed? I built that cool translator for Breakson a while back. Anyway, you may be wondering why Breakson is back here all by herself. Well, that's because Breakson was abducted with us back in Nakawa Town. Saki, I think they got that part. I'm getting there, silly. Breakson actually isn't owned by anyone, but we have a Pokeball for her so that she can't be captured. Valley returned Breakson to a ball right before they got us. If they caught Breakson as she is, we don't know what would have happened. Eventually, I found this place while on duty in Black Steeple Field. We know Breakson prefers to be outside her Pokeball, so we put her back here to hide. It was an appreciated effort, but I may as well be trapped when I'm back here. At least the snow feels good on my feet. And I know what you might be thinking. Oh wait, I know! If we can use our Pokemon back here, why not send them out here and bring them back to the castle? People who go into situations gun blazing usually just die in the end because they're not prepared. We all came to a unanimous decision to hold off any retaliation until we know we can pull it off perfectly. We're going to need the help of every trainer on this island. Adam, Val, and I may be gym leaders, but that's just a stupid title we hold. We could all be shut down just as easily as anyone else on this island, you feel? I also remember the unanimous disagreement. We had to keep this place secret. Breakson, you could trust Marduk. I wasn't sure either at first. I'm still not exactly sure, but Valerie trusts them, so I do too. Well, alright. If Valerie trusts you, then I guess I can as well. I guess this means I can tell you about what I found back here. Huh? You found something? Yes. I was walking between the trees, trying to find something useful. What I came across seemed to be another castle. There's another castle on the island? Why would that be the case? I don't know. It was almost identical to Black Steeple. There are a few differences, but that's something I couldn't exactly confirm. But that's not all. The castle is blocked off by a barrier. A barrier? Yes, I wasn't certain myself, but then the warden walked towards it and touched it himself. I don't know why there was a barrier there, or why there was even a castle to begin with. But it definitely exists. And I'm not sure I like it. It gave me a terrible feeling. That's really weird. I don't think I've seen any way we could reach it by foot. That's weird, though. I thought the warden owned this place. He can't enter his own property? Ah, shit! We've been gone for far too long. Looks like they've been looking for us. They're looking for us. We gotta go now, Breakson. We'll visit again soon. Toodles! Hi. It's kind of weird that there's a shack back here. It's just sort of here. It's fine with me, though. Miss Blakery, Marduk, where have you two been? We've just been looking at the Absol statue, sir. No big deal, homie. No big deal's wrong, Miss Blakery. I don't want you two causing us any more trouble than you have. I want you two in my sights at all times. Got that? They got it, I guess. Good. Now continue and complete the job you two are tasked with today. Sure. Just passing through. She's such a weirdo, don't you think? At least say hi or something. You don't gotta be so mean all the time. Psst, Marduk, you should go talk to her. Me? In exchange, I'll do your work for you. Isn't that a fair trade? I mean, quiet protagonist having to talk? Okay. Is there something in particular you want from me? If you're just going to stand there and stare at me, then do it from a distance. I don't want to speak with you at all. Please move aside. And what makes you think you're better than anyone else here? Just because you're Nevid's little pawn doesn't mean you can go around acting important. I didn't even do anything. It was Marduk who approached me first. If anything, I'd prefer if you all just left me alone to my own devices. Likewise, it'd be a waste to spend time with someone so deplorable. I don't need to approve of what Nevid's doing here, by the way. I don't approve. Does it matter? You're helping him anyway. Well, you know what they say. You gotta do what you gotta do. Just stop talking. Marduk, let's go. You remind me of Nevid, actually. You two are pretty similar. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to take that back. I am nothing like Nevid. Are you sure about that, Valerie? You've shown nothing but hostility for the past few moments. You lose your temper way too easily. You take things too far personally. That's exactly how Nevid treated me when he first met me. So yeah, pretty similar. Damn. Goodbye to you too. I want to talk to you, actually. You can leave now, too, if you feel so inclined. There's nothing else to say at the moment. Oh, she's pretty proper though. Nah. Don't take it so seriously, Don't take it so personally, Val. You gotta take things with a grain of salt. I don't know who she thinks she is, but I'm nothing like Nevid. Val, you should know better than take some creep's word. Come on, let me see you smile. We got each other, don't we? Yeah, I know. Thanks, Saki. Well, I think we're done for the day, right? Yeah, just end this day. I think I've had enough of this. Alright, fine. I guess we'll go in early tonight. And I guess I won't complain. At night. Woo! Nevid sounds like he's finally fallen asleep. All the guards are patrolling the outer walls as well. Finally, an opportunity to do some snooping myself. There has to be something in this room that can be useful. Something that could tell me about the bears surrounding the second castle. Oh, that is... What? I get to play as... Emma now? Oh, dang, look at that sprite. That mysterious... The mysterious... Okay, so I don't know what to do. This is new. The tale of the hero and his queen. Long ago in the kingdom of Avium, the lone queen walked over her land of something of light, which kept safe from harm. At any point of adversity, the knight would protect his queen above all else. However, one threat they could not handle creeped up to their door. The hero met his end and fell in battle, leaving his sword lifeless. The enemy presented this sword to Her Majesty as a symbol of their defeat. Then the queen would not allow hope to cease. She strung back her bow and shot her final arrow, thus ending the war. I can't say I've ever heard of something like this happening in Avium. It must be a made-up story for children. Quite an interesting read, though. Alright. Let's see. Heh! Oh, it's something else. They say that there is one thing you must do when the beam of disaster and misfortune arrives. You must walk past it and hide yourself beneath the Bridge of Fortune. Only then you will shroud yourself from the eyes of the shadows. Oh, it's the same riddle from earlier. Okay. I thought it was a different riddle. Alright, so I'm actually lost here. Whew! This is so different. God's gift to humanity. Not sure if I'm in the mood to read something biblical. I'll leave this alone for now. Garufa Language and Garufan Curses 101. What a charming title. Just... The Tale of the Zoru and the Pangoro, the Golden Apple. I don't know why, but this title seems really familiar to me. Oh, really? Seems like it's just a children's story, though. It's of no use to me. This is some foreshadowing junk, because, you know, up ahead in the game, I know stuff. Wow. Alright, is there something next to the purple book? No? Okay. Guess I'll just look at all the books. Architectural Secrets of Blackstable Castle. A mystery, a wonder. This book may prove to be quite useful. Huh? What's a slip of paper? Oh, wow! These are the plans for the Blackstable Library! I'm a little surprised they would keep this book here in the library. Something about these floor plans bother me, though. I can't exactly pinpoint why. Maybe I should study this picture. I may be able to figure something out. Let's see. Lower dungeon. There's a door! There's a door behind this bookcase. Looking at the floor plans for the library, I can tell that this spot's different. According to the plans, there should have been a door in the spot, not a bookcase. Now that I mention that, these floors are really scruffed. It's scruffed in a specific circular way too. I wonder. Heh. That was a nice new touch to the game. Oh, Aelita! So, what do you want? What do you want to do with me now? Haven't you all tortured me enough? I already told you I didn't know. Oh, it's just you. Yes, it's just me. What didn't you know? What? You said you told Neva that you didn't know. What didn't you know? He asked me if I knew what my father was up to. If he knew he was part of Team Zen, or if I was plotting with him. But I didn't know he was with them until the very end, and even then, he wasn't with them. Nevin didn't believe me, so he used electricity to try and get me to talk. I'm so sorry. Are you, though? You showed me off like I was some sort of freak to Marduk and the others. You seemed pretty proud of yourself then. So why now? So why not now? I'm not your enemy. You aren't my ally either. So just what are you? Oh, I thought it was closed. I tried waking you earlier, but you wouldn't budge. Anyway, Saki told me that she introduced you to Breakson. If that's the case, I'd like you to meet up where Breakson is. I think it's time we start to devise a plan on how to get all of us out of here. The longer we stay passive, the more I feel like we're grasping at straws. Oh, and it looks like you're on flower duty again. I asked Saki to do that for you. She wasn't happy about it, but it's a suitable punishment for getting you into trouble earlier, yeah? Alright, I have a feel like something might be coming up, so let me just swap my party a bit. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's go. It's kind of weird that there's a shack back here. Oh, she said that already. Breakson, what's with this book? Don't know, but it was there when I got here. It's pretty heavy stuff. Too heavy for me personally. But you can see that it was taken out by a person named Anathea. Really? Her? Well, okay then. Disregarding the books, I thought we'd come up with some strategy. Oh my gosh! We're finally going to get something done around here? Count me in. I can't stand being in this frigid shed any longer. Have you considered any possible directions we could take this? Well, clearly we can't have everyone in the castle come back here. Not everyone is allowed on this side at one time, and everyone disappearing would look terrible. I've considered collecting Pokeballs and bringing them here to release them. Ooh, how about maybe we could have some sort of stampede? Yeah, I guess so, but I'm a little worried. What if the Pokemon were startled by me being there and not their actual trainers? What if I release Pokemon that are predators to other ones? I don't know. It just seems too high risk, high reward. Miss Blakery, I'm going to have to ask you to stop that right this moment. Oh dear, what did Saki do now? I don't know, but we should probably go help her out. Miss Blakery, stop running around this instant! Ah, why is that, Mr. Guard Guy? Is it because I'm so cute that you want to take a good look? Sorry, I can do whatever I want. I don't care what you say. If you refuse to obey, we're going to have to resort to disciplinary measures. Tell that to my bony Japanese ass. Okay. Is this a Futurama reference? Womp 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 womp. What is she doing? That's it! Fire! Wait, did you guys tell me that the turn on this side was faulty? Oh no. Yikes! That's a faulty laser, alright. That turn was pretty close to hitting us. Yeah, no kidding. I think it actually hit some trees. We should go check to see if there's any fire. Can't afford having attention brought this way. Alright. Let's go. Hi. Wow! Looks like those trees were clearly disintegrated. Looks like there's no fire, thankfully. But those trees are so gone. You're right. But take a look at this. Is that an entrance to a cave? Sure looks like it. How are you going to get up there? Perhaps I could chisel some steps using my mining kit. Hold on. This will take a little bit. Woo! I can't say I'm a fan of this thing. That came out prettier than I expected. Maybe we're all done with this. Maybe after we're all done with this, you could end up having a job in architecture. Yeah, no thanks. I'll pass on that. In fact, you can have mine. Nice. Gosh, I was kidding. You didn't actually have to give it away to prove your point. That's fine. I don't plan on using it again anyway. If the guards get in my case about it, I'll just tell them that the old one got destroyed on the job. Now let's check out what this cave has to offer us. Uh-oh. Need a save. Oops. Wow, this place smells awful. It smells like burning dust and rubber. Literally the worst smell possible. Ugh. What's the purpose of this cave? You're not going to find out if you just stand there. Let's go take a look around. Yep, come on. Alright. Wait a second, Marduk. Hide here with us for a moment. Do you hear that? There are people talking just above here. Let's hear what they have to say. Mama. Are you kidding? You can't fix a simple problem like this? I'm sorry, but I just wasn't made like the others. I don't know anything about this program. It's just an overheating issue. How hard could that be to fix? I don't know. I told you that whole thing with the SS Oceana was a bust. You got in trouble for doing an unauthorized mission for this trash? What's even the point of keeping all these people in the castle? Did you know that Madam X just... Bleh. Did you know that Madam X gave Nevin my room? My room? Madalus, I already explained the purpose of keeping all the people here. Plus, orders are orders. If you didn't fail at Keratos Mountain, maybe things may have ended up better for you. Anyway, stop complaining. You can have your room after Madam X is done with them. Ah, so Madam X has finally decided to slaughter them all? I've heard Nevin say that she's going to be arriving tomorrow, I think. She's not going to slaughter them all in the way you're thinking. Her methods are quite unconventional, when it comes to blatant murder at least. Why would you trust Madam X so much, Nastasia? If I recall correctly, you've got absolutely nothing on the line here. Why even do what you're doing? That's none of your concern, Madalus. And frankly, I really can't fix it. Oh, you're so boring that I forgot that you were here. Oh, okay. If you were smart, you probably would have just walked away without saying a word. But you're not that smart, are you? You mustn't be if you can't fix a simple issue. Wow, that was rude even for my standards. I think you hurt her feelings. Oh please, don't act as if it can feel anything. It! The lines here are changed. It's like Mom's a puppet. Anyway, if she can't fix our problem, then we're going to find a different approach. I've heard Nevin has a frost lass. Perhaps we can get to cool this place down. Anything to get out of this place. It's absolutely horrid in here. Madam X, is that their leader? And she's going to be here soon, too. No, no, no! No! We can't let that happen. We're not going to let that happen. But you heard what that woman said. She's going to be here tomorrow. All this means is that we're going to have to speed up our plans. In the meantime, we should check out what they were fiddling with. Oh no, she saw us, Valerie! Don't worry, I'll get her myself. Huh? What is it, Marduk? Stop wasting time. Wait, I'm not your enemy here. Wait, this person is your mother? Yes, it's true, but... What are you doing here? Just take what you need and get back here. I'm sorry, but I can't talk anymore. Before you leave, take a look at the device above here. I'll distract Nastasia and Manus so they won't disturb you. You won't get in trouble. Won't you get in trouble for doing that? The trouble I'll get into will be worth it, knowing that I've helped you all in some way. Oh, and Marduk? We'll have her moment, so don't worry about me, okay? What a nice lady. What's she doing with Team Zen? I see. So you two were on the SS Oceano when it attacked? Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing something about that in the news. If that's the case, are all the SS Oceana passengers here at the castle? If that's the case, that means the captain must be here as well, yeah? Yeah? What does that mean for us? It means that we can get... Oh, I was gonna say something else. It means that we can have him get us all out of here. We're on an island. So if Madame X is coming, then I'm assuming she's coming by boat. Are you sure about that? We can gather here something boat. We'll strand her and get out safely. That's a good idea, but how are we going to get back? Haven't thought of it yet, but I'm sure it'll come in time. Let's just check out the console. Oh my god. I think we just hit the jackpot. Huh? What's going on? What do you find? This is the machine that controls the nullification signal around the castle. Oh! So if we stop this machine from functioning, everyone will be able to use their Pokemon once again. Seems like it. Something about this looks all wrong, though. It's just running a simple program that allows the signal to pass through the area. But for some reason, it looks like it's going through a whole lot of stress. Okay. And what does that mean for us? Well, let's take a gander at this icon right here. If you look at the screen, it looks like someone deliberately tried to sabotage this thing so that it could overheat. Who here could do something like that? I don't know, but this thing's a ticking time bomb. What? Look at the temperatures on this thing. It's gone so hot that it's creating smoke. Well, what do we do? Well, here's an idea. The pipes on the ground floor must contain all the wires that connect the antennas to this. If we sever the wires, all the antennas will cease to function. Doing so will possibly remove some of the processing and stress this machine is handling. Breakson, how are you this knowledgeable on all this? While Saki's in class, I'd hang out at the community center. A gal learns a thing or two from listening to geeks talk about nonsense. Let's head down and see what we can do about these pipes. Okay. If I remember what Saki told me, these boxes are what we need to cut. Are you sure? Yes. Cutting the pipe that extends to the other ones will also work, but these small boxes are basically backup generators. They'll keep the signal alive for who knows how long. We have to destroy these and then cut the pipe leading to the machine itself. What happens to be right here? There's another one opposite to this one as well. I saw some pipes with some wiring coming out of it. Is that concerning in any way? Nope. But it does explain that faulty turret you told me about earlier. Well, alright then. We'll burn these boxes then. Are you insane? Do you really want me to heat up this room any more than it already is? One blast of fire could be enough to send us packing. Do you have any better ideas? Maybe Saki can make something useful. Saki's probably backing herself for messing with that guard. Marta, can you go see Saki? Maybe she might have something useful. Sure. Huh? You guys found the source of that pesky signal? Great! You guys can take that out by yourselves, right? I'm king, of course. You wouldn't be here talking to me if that was the case. So you need me to build something strong enough to cut through metal, huh? I have a small idea, but it may just be enough. You remember that antenna I ripped out of the ground? If you can find that and bring it to me, I might be able to do something with it. I threw it pretty far, but I saw it land somewhere by the castle. I checked on top of the walls. It may have landed somewhere there. Maybe. Okay, Saki. It might be the same area from before, but who knows. This place has changed. Let's see. Nope, it's still here. Okay, good to know. I want it. While I was on duty, this antenna fell straight on my head. Ouch. It has to be from space. There's no other place it would come from. What? You want this antenna? No! I'll never let you have it. Oh. What? What do you want? There's some trouble going on in Blackstable Field. We need you to... we're going to need you to come with us right now. Okay, fine. I'm going with you two, but this antenna's coming with me. Heh, that's no problem. What's this place? I don't remember seeing this place on our maps. Just a little farther now. What's going on here? Sorry, but you have something we need. What could I possibly have that would help? No! This is my space antenna! It's mine! You two, you both set me up, didn't you? Guilty as charged. You are all incredibly stupid. I'll use my Pokemon to safely leave. After that, I'm going to report you and this place to the Warden. Will you be able to do that? I wonder. I don't know if you could tell, but there aren't any antennas and turrets back here. So guess what? Looks like we can fight back too. You'll regret this decision. Let me 1-hit KO that, please. Or at least flinch it. Nope! This is bad. We're going to be taking the antenna now. I'm going to take this and give it to Saki. I'm sure you two can handle the rest. Yeah, tie this guy up. And as for you, we're going to have a little talk. Alright, first off, have you all completely lost your minds? Oh, that was Adam. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm talking about this whole plan you've all cleverly come up with. All I asked was for you to help Marduk and Saki make something we can use. Yeah, I know, but I was forced to make a quick decision I wasn't proud of. I went to go speak to Saki. She told me Marduk was looking for some antenna. All I thought I had to do was go on a treasure hunt for some stupid antenna. Suddenly I'm knocking a guard out and hiding his body in some ditch. It worked out, didn't it? Now we have an antenna that doubles as a laser, thanks to Saki. We're going to disable the signal tomorrow and leave this terrible place. All occupants must return to their cells for a routinely cell search. Those who do not show up will receive punishment. Didn't they just do a cell search? What's the big deal? There isn't a big deal. I'm going to give this laser to Breakson. You two go back to your cells. I'll be there very shortly. Don't take too long. They'll start searching for you too if you do. For you if they do. Yeah, don't worry about it. Let me just heal up. Good. Now that everyone is snug tightly in their cells. What are you doing? I thought this was a cell search. I guess you could say we had a change of plans. You all will be going to bed early tonight. What the hell? For what reason? We're going to have a visitor coming first thing in the morning. We're going to need you all to be in top shape before that happens. Marduk, I have a really bad feeling about this. Valerie told me about Madam X coming soon, and if that visitor they're talking about is her, Breakson won't know when to disable the signal herself. Ugh, if only there was a way out of these cells. I mean, look at this. And here we go. We have the mining system. Back from Gen 4. How nice. Although I suck at it. Heartstone. I need that. Odd Keystone, actually. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna be bad at this. Anything else? A bone? Oh no, will I get it? Will I get it? I got it. Marnik, what was that noise? Did you somehow find a way out? If you have, you gotta find some way to get the brakes in. Try to cut the wires right now. You won't have another chance. Yeah. So, I've been thinking about what you've told me. Oh, what did I tell you? About not confiscating their Pokemon? Oh, your conclusion? My conclusion is that it makes absolutely no sense, but I know there must be a good reason. Let's just say their purpose is filled, whichever the reason. But what if they ride and are not successful? Then they escape the island. Let's not try to let that happen, though. You said that their purpose is filled no matter what the result. What exactly is their purpose? You've done well for me, so I'll tell you a small detail. When Chaos strikes, when people are killed, a certain energy emits from them. We're going to be collecting that energy once it's released. So whether or not they stay put or decide to riot, they'll emit this energy. That's a pretty important detail. Too important to tell someone as low as myself. I told you, because I want to propose something to you. Oh? How would you like to become a member of Team Zen? Me? No need to act so surprised. You don't have to answer me now. Right. In any case, it's been a while since I've done a patrol. Do you want me to? No need. We're doing a mandatory cell search. A cell search? What's the point of doing that if you already know they're equipped with Pokemon? You'd be surprised how anxious prisoners are to be free. And we're not really doing a cell search. Oh? It's a trick to get them into their cells early. If we just said early curfew, people would become worried. And like I said, although acceptable, a riot is not preferred. But what's the point? Remember when I asked you to become a member of Team Zen? It's because Madam X is coming tomorrow. Tomorrow? That's right. She's coming to fill the quota solely created for the prisoners on this island. The guards included, but they don't know that. Ooh, guards are gonna get murdered too. I thought you said she didn't want to kill them. I did say that. She won't murder them, but they certainly won't be sentient and afterwards. But no need to get yourself so worked up. You're safe with me. Thought you said I was no one special. You're a bit above the rest. Plus, you've helped me a lot around here, even though I did all the hard work. I can't be the only reason. Just because I helped you out of desperation doesn't really justify you telling me all this information. Sharp girl. Truth is, you remind me of her. Do you mean your daughter? Yes, that's right. I haven't seen her since I've joined Team Zen. You being here reassures that what I'm doing is right. Is it though? What's right and wrong is subjective. That is right. For my daughter, that is right. You've never told me why you joined. You said because of your daughter, but why is it because of her? It's a long story. We have all the time in the world. Sir! What is it? Marnik managed to escape from their cell. We can't locate them. How is that possible? Are any of your guards competent? There's a hole in my wall. In my cell. Have you been looking at the feeds from the turrets? That's the thing, sir. What? The turrets suddenly stopped working the moment Marnik escaped. Get out. Yes, sir. Seems like our time here has been cut short. It seems it has. Go get Aelita. We'll use her as bait. Marnik's a tricky one. Can't let them leave. We need them. You have all day. Don't worry about it. No, that's exactly not true. What? You were ordered to lie about her arrival to anyone who wasn't an executive. And I didn't want to get you worked up. What are you saying? Madam X is arriving. Today.